Dillian, first of all, good to see you. So we've got confirmation the fight is on again with Alexander Povetkin. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I'm excited. I wanted a rematch the minute I came out of the ring, and we finally got the terms done and stuff. And the rematch is on. It's an immediate rematch. Povetkin will be in shape, and I'll be in shape. So made for a much better fight than the first one.
Was this a no-brainer as far as you were concerned? Was it an immediate thought, I've got to have this as a rematch?
It is. There's a lot of people out there that say, no, you should do this, you should do that. Or if it was me, out of this, I would have that. Or if a warm-up, I should change this. But what people understand is, I'm not that way inclined. I'm a fighter and I'm a warrior. And I want to get straight back in. I don't want to lose and be like, make excuses, take an easier fight and then come back. No, I'm road level. So why am I going to come back at a lesser level? No, I'm road level. When it was a close fight, it was a fight that I was dominating and I got beaten. And it's a fight I believe I can win. Just need to make some tiny adjustments. So yeah, why not go straight back in?
How much have you watched the fight back and thought about how you performed in that fight and particularly about that particular punch that obviously caught you?
I watched the fight twice because I already knew what I did wrong. Straight away in the post-fight interview, I said basically what was wrong and what happened. So I didn't need to watch it too much or dwell on it too much. I get depressed about it. It's one of those ones where it's heavyweight boxing. I was dominating the fight. Povetkin can land probably the best punch of his career. Obviously a tough guy, experienced guy, very. He's probably one of the most technical fighters I've ever fought. So yeah, it's nothing really to go into too much. It's one of those where I made a mistake, and obviously heavyweight boxing. That's what's great about the fight. It's heavyweight boxing. I almost had him out there twice, and then he landed a punch like that. So I just took it for what it is, see the mistakes I made, and now we just move on and improve, and then come back and beat him. So.
Has it been difficult at all to move on, to not think too much about what he did wrong and that particular punch? Or is it easy enough for you now to just draw a line and say, right, start again. I know what I did wrong. I know I can do it.
It wasn't difficult at all because it's not a fight that I got sustained beating for 5 rounds, or I was down on the score because I was getting beat up. I was lost. It's one of those ones where, I just got caught with a punch. He set it up. Obviously he was the experience, and he set the punch, and he landed the punch, and I got caught. So one of the ones I just need to just focus and moving forward and just correcting. I wouldn't say the mistakes to me, just correcting little technical things really. And that's it. Like I said, I had 7 amateur fights and 29 professional fights. I'm still learning and figuring things out, still adjusting to things. One of my strengths is I adjust to things in the fights as they're going on, but this time I never had a chance to adjust. I didn't get knocked down and think, okay, I need to, I didn't get hurt and think, all right, or I wasn't getting out jabbed or out boxed or out foxed, and I had to make an adjustment. This one where I just got caught, never had a chance to make an adjustment, and that's heavyweight boxing. But now we watched it back, reevaluate, and I see the little adjustments I need to make. And to be honest, now I know exactly what I need to do.
How proud are you to be one of the young, undefeated Hispanic champions in the game?
Oh, man, it's amazing. It really is, man. Sometimes it feels surreal, you know what I mean? And I just thank God every day and every time I wake up, because, tomorrow's not promised for us, and I think that sometimes we take that for granted, So, every day that I'm up, man, the first thing I do is thank God. Thank you for another day. And it just shows me that, that we still got more to do in this world.
Now, I know for sure, if you come up with this dub, Brooklyn is going to be proud. But how proud is Honduras going to be? And how do you think they're going to accept you? I mean, you're going to have to do a tour in Honduras after this fight.
Yeah, of course. Man, I'm going to do a tour out there in Brooklyn as well. You know what I mean? In New York, everything like that. And the same thing goes for Honduras, man. Man, I'm gonna take tours out there, man. Celebrate with all my people, man. That's really what it comes to, you know. And that's what it's all about, man. Giving back, you know, showing love, and just having them have that moment and have that time to celebrate for something that, you know, not only did I achieve, but for all of us. You
But
know, I
how
think that's
important that
it's
how
very
important
important,
is
of
that
course.
having a country with you? Because as we know, like here in America, you know, fighters that succeed and always get past that thresholds are guys that do come with a country, the Canelos of the world, the Pacquiaos of the world, you know, other Mexican fighters. So having a country that will support you like that, the way they do Triple G, how important is that for you?
It's very important to me. You know why? Because everything from this point on, you know, God willing, everything from this point on I'm able to provide in a different way. You know what I mean? Not just become successful in what I do, but at the same time be a people's champion for everybody else out there, man. Give back to the communities um in every race. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. It's not about taking all the fruits and labor to yourself. You got to give it as well, man. And that's just who I am. You know what I mean? And with this fight and this opportunity, I know that I'm at this point in my career and this point in my time right now, everything has fallen into place because I'm following the path of God. You know what I mean? And I'm very huge on that, man. I have a lot of faith.
Sugar, we saw you unlock something in Tyson Fury that we have not been able to see before. What was it exactly? What methods were you guys doing? Because I'm not going to lie. I told him I was worried when he kept saying, I'm going to go for the knockout. And I'm like, you know, like, so what was it that you did to sort of...
I don't know, really. No, I'm joking. I mean, it's a lot to it. It's not just, I mean, I can't just sit here and tell you exactly what I did. And you know, because a lot of it is just knowing the person, you know, knowing his personality. You know, I'm joking around, like, but I say we're twins because we are alike, kind of like, you know, in a lot of ways, and that's why we get along so well. And you know, just knowing him and knowing how he reacts to certain things and what he wants. I remember when we first talked about the fight, and I was like, you know, if you want to win for sure, the only for sure the way to win is to get the knockout. And then he was just like, yeah. You know, and I'm like, cool. Like, you know, it makes it easier. But I mean, you know, but like I believe, like he believes in me because he knows me as well as I know him. And for us to just, you know, be together and to work together like this, it just makes it a whole lot easier and a whole lot more fun. I mean, I'm here now, you know, and Mark, and I tell everybody I'm on vacation. You know, I'm not working here. I'm on vacation. I'm spending, you know, spending 2 fortnights with Tyson Fury at home in the house, not at a hotel, you know, or with the family, you know. So for me, it's like I'm part of the family because it was the same treatment that he had when he came to Detroit. You know, he stayed in the house with me and Emmanuel. So it was everybody. We were all close, and you know, that actually goes a lot further than just I'm in the gym training Tyson, and then okay, I'll see you tomorrow. I mean, so how do I know what makes him laugh, what makes him cry, what makes him, you know, sad, what makes him get up? You know, you need to know a lot more about a person or a fighter if you train them and trying to be and to win at that top level. And that's what Emmanuel taught me. He spent a lot of time with his fighters. That's why he can tell. He was able to tell like Tyson's going to be, you know, the next top heavyweight. You know, that's running the division and things like that because he studies people. And most people aren't studying people. They just want to hit the pads or just tell you what to do and that's it. But you really should know that person, and that person should know you. You're going into war, and each of you have to trust each other, and that goes a long way.